All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got more news to talk about when it comes to Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. This is a game that keeps dropping news every day, it feels like, and it's becoming very difficult to keep up. But one of the reasons we want to talk about Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 today is because back, not even like what, a week ago or maybe a few days ago, Daniel Vavra made a very distinctive comment regarding the banning in Saudi Arabia. And he specifically said that the studio and their game was not banned anywhere in the country, according to their knowledge, or anywhere in the world, I should say, I'm sorry, according to their knowledge. And he said that it was obviously lies and that people are grifters and all this stuff. And yeah, we defended him. We also disagreed with him on some things, but for the most part, it's been pretty up and down. Now, when it comes to Saudi Arabia, apparently the game has in fact been officially removed from the Saudi Arabian PlayStation Store, thus resulting in its own ban from PSN. Now, again, ladies and gentlemen, we do not know if this means that it's going to be banned worldwide. We have no idea. We're going to go through this article. We got some screenshots to go through that are going to showcase exactly what's going on with PlayStation. But as it looks right now, most likely this game will be banned in Saudi Arabia, thus proving true the initial statement about the game actually being banned in Saudi Arabia, which that's really what started all this nonsense in Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. It's hilarious how we have come full circle, how the game supposedly wasn't banned and now it is banned, and thus is everything else true that was rumored? So let's get into this video, guys. But of course, before we do, if you are new here, just consider hitting that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it, and like the video to push us out into that YouTube algorithm. So we got an article here from Minimal Effort that says Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 removed from the Saudi Arabian PlayStation Store. It says, in what has been an increasingly tedious few weeks for Warhorse Studios, things look to only intensify as the release date of Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 draws nearer. What began as a title that many gamers believe would usher in a new era of anti-woke gaming, which I don't think that's true. I don't think it was an era of anti-woke gaming. I think it was just an era of good RPG gaming. But again, I know there's going to be people out there that view anything remotely gay in any game whatsoever to be woke, and they don't want to play it. And I understand that sentiment. I have never held that sentiment when it came to RPGs. I've said this very clearly in multiple videos. I've been saying this for years. When it comes to RPGs, as long as I do not have the choice of partaking in that, and you give me the choice of partaking in the opposite, then it is what it is at that point. More options in an RPG, if it doesn't affect me, I don't care. If you force it on me, like when it comes to Dragon Age the Veilguard, where I had to walk around and look at NPCs talking about how they're non-binary and how I am bad for misgendering them, if you force it on me, then that's something different. That's when I'm like, all right, this is woke slop in an RPG, and I'm out, okay? This is my distinction that I've always had between video games. It's totally different when it comes to a single-player RPG, or I'm sorry, single-player game where you have a, direct story. There is no differences. There is no alternate paths, alternate endings, nothing like that. Then that's different. Canonized, from beginning to end, that's different. But when it comes to RPGs, where it's an actual real role-playing game, I'm a little bit more lenient on that. But even with all that being said, this game was supposed to bring in an era of just really good gameplay. A lot of people liked Kingdom Come Deliverance 1, including myself, but I think what ended up happening was people kind of latched on to Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 because we're desperately looking for good games. That's just the truth of it. We're looking for good games, and people probably had an idea of what they thought Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 was going to be versus what it actually is. And I keep saying Daniel Vavra may have some base takes here and there, but do not ever think that these people are actually on your side. They can turn on you at any given moment. These developers need the money from their investors in order to continue their work. Now, with all that being said, again, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 now seems to have most people discussing it for all the wrong reasons. A series of leaks earlier this month from a Saudi Arabian gaming outlet began to give many fans of this series significant doubt in the upcoming sequel's faithfulness to the fans. And again, if this is true, which we're going to go over the screenshots, if this is true, then that initial outlet's report was in fact real. That initial outlet report was in fact true. And Daniel Vavra, it might not even known about it at the time. The ban could have taken place, and that particular account knew about it before Daniel Vavra even knew about it, which again, I don't necessarily believe, but it's like, damn, bro, how you going to call them liars? How you going to call them grifters? And then a week later, it's being pulled from the PSN Saudi Arabian store. It's insane. So let's look at this screenshot here. This is the actual screenshot that you get given on PlayStation if you are in the Saudi Arabian region. It says on January 23rd of 2025, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Thank you for your purchase. Unfortunately, we will no longer be offering this product in your country. The game is not playable, and any purchase in-game content is no longer accessible. As a result, we have refunded the price of the title and any content you purchase on the PlayStation Store for this title back to your original payment method. This may take 30 to 60 days to appear on your bank statement. If your original payment source was unavailable, we refunded the purchase amount to your PSN wallet. Apologies for any inconvenience. So again, what are we arguing about here? What are we debating here? The game is obviously now banned in Saudi Arabia, at least on the PlayStation Store. But I gotta be honest with you, I highly doubt that it's just gonna be only the PlayStation Store. I gotta imagine it's probably going to be Steam at some point. It's probably gonna be all the digital retailers. So if it's affecting PlayStation, it's most likely gonna trickle down to everybody else. And this is why people are having a problem with Daniel Vavra, because he came out and made that statement and called people names and called people grifters and liars and everything like that, and they were farming for content. But you just got banned, my guy. You actually got banned, and that is what was starting this conversation since the beginning. So it says, among these leaks were several decisions that seemed to contradict statements that the developers had regarding the previous title and its protagonist, Henry. The retconning of Henry from heterosexual to bisexual, homosexual, the forced diversity has been added to the game, and even the hostile tone and lack of transparency for Daniel Vavra, co-founder of the studio, has now led to a wave of backlash from unhappy gamers who feel that Warhorse has stabbed them in the back. And again, I do not blame people for feeling that way. You guys know I've told people in my chat who have disagreed with me about the game. I told them, listen, if you don't want to buy the game, that's perfectly fine. I totally get it. I understand. As a consumer, if I wasn't a streamer and I wasn't someone who streamed video games, I bet your ass off that I would be waiting to see reviews from someone else that I trusted before I even get close to potentially buying that game. I have officially gone into the wait and see category. I'm not a first day buy category anymore. I've left that camp a long time ago. I very rarely first day buy games unless I'm going to stream them for content, but otherwise I don't really buy first day games. I wait. I always wait because I want to get them on sale. Let's be real. I don't want to pay full price for them. I'm a fucking cheap gamer. It is what it is. But they are absolutely melting down over this, and I get it. I totally get it, and I sympathize with the people who feel like they got the rug pulled out from under their feet, and I understand why now they may want to wait and see, or if they just want to flat out abandon it altogether. I totally get that. Then, to make matters worse, we still don't seem to have much of the answer regarding the potential banning of the game in Saudi Arabia, a country known to restrict many games over content they deem supposedly immoral or unacceptable. A rumor regarding a total ban in Saudi Arabia was denied by Daniel Vavra in a thread on X, in which he stated that the existence of such a ban was not known to him. Well, I wonder if this one's known to him. I wonder if he is aware of PlayStation removing them from Saudi Arabia. I wonder if he will even make a comment. Right, I'm sure people are tagging him and be like, what's going on? What about this? Like, you said no, and now it is. I'm sure people are tagging him. I wonder if he'll make a comment from this, but ultimately, I highly doubt it. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Hope you did enjoy it. If you did, consider leaving me a subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to like the video, comment, let me know what you thought, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Hypnotic out.